Today we will be showing you how to replace a tape cartridge magazine in a Dell TL2000 and TL4000 tape library. This replacement will not require downtime. It is important to note that while the replacement procedure for all magazines is the same, there are some very important characteristics to distinguish when purchasing a replacement magazine. The first thing to note is that the TL2000 and TL4000 libraries come in both a gray color and a black color, so you must choose the appropriate color magazine for your library. Secondly, while the right magazine is the same for both the TL2000 and the TL4000, the left magazines are not. For the TL2000, the left-hand magazine has a single cartridge I/O station. For the TL4000, there are two different left-hand magazines. The upper magazine has no I/O station at all and is only storage. The lower magazine has a 3-cartridge I/O station. It is very important to note that none of the left-hand magazines are interchangeable in any way. The TL2000 magazine will not work in either of the TL4000 slots, nor will either of the TL4000 magazines work in the TL2000 slot. Additionally, the TL4000 magazines cannot be interchanged top and bottom. The magazine with the I/O station must always be on the bottom, and the magazine without the I/O station must always be on the top. We will now show you the different versions of the TL2000 and TL4000 and the corresponding magazine part numbers for the Rocket platform. This is a TL2000 with gray-colored fascia and the corresponding magazine part numbers. This is a TL2000 with black-colored fascia and the corresponding magazine part numbers. This is a TL4000 with gray-colored fascia and the corresponding magazine part numbers. This is a TL4000 with black-colored fascia and the corresponding magazine part numbers. There are a few reasons that you may decide you need a replacement magazine. The first is if you start having robotics errors for a particular slot or slots and you find that tapes do not go in and out of these slots easily. The second is if you have issues unlocking the I/O station using the front panel command. The third is if the robot is unable to calibrate to the magazine because one or more of the plastic magazine targets are broken or missing. Once you have the replacement magazine in hand, the first thing that you will need to do is eject the faulty magazine from the library. The first way you would try to do this is by going to the front panel and hitting Enter to get to the main menu. Then go under Control and then Magazines. Then you will have a choice of left or right. Select the side where the faulty magazine is located and hit Enter. This will unlock the magazines for that side. If this is a TL4000, this means that both magazines will be unlocked, but you only need to pull out the faulty one. If the robot is unable to unlock the side where your faulty magazine is, you will need to use the emergency release for the magazine. This will require access to both the front and rear of the library at the same time. It is best to have a second person help you with this procedure rather than trying to do it yourself. To use the emergency release, first locate the small hole at the bottom corner of the bottom tape drive of the library. You will need to find the hole for the side that is the magazine that you want to release. For the next part, we recommend a small paper clip that is unbent to get in the hole. Push the paper clip in straight and you will feel some resistance as it engages the release lever. Keep pushing until the paperclip stops and it will not go any further. While still holding the paperclip all the way in, have the person at the front of the machine pull the faulty magazine straight back and out of the machine. Once the magazine is pulled out, you can release the paperclip. At this point, you will need to transfer all tapes from the faulty magazine to the replacement and then insert the replacement magazine fully into the library. The library will now proceed to inventory the magazine and ensure that it can calibrate to all points on the magazine. Once the library is finished scanning the magazine, it will display either idle RAND or idle SEQ in the bottom left corner of the front panel. Your library should now operate as normal. If you have any issues following the magazine replacement, please open a ticket through the Rocket Plus customer portal. Thanks for watching. This has been another video by the Top 10 USA Video Production Team. We look forward to sharing more content with you going forward, so please Check out our YouTube channel and please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release a new piece of content.